Welcome to the video tutorial on how to apply for housing at the University of North Alabama. First, you'll open your web browser and type una.edu/housing. This will take you to our departmental website. Click Apply to Housing in the yellow tab. This will take you to our Apply to Housing webpage. Here you will have information about the summer housing, fall opening, the housing contract, the freshman residency requirements, and other important information. Once you click Housing Application, it will take you to the next page. Click where it says click here to access your housing portal. You will log in using your student credentials. Once you click UNA SSO login, it will ask you to enter your UNA credentials and send a duo push to your phone. Once that push is verified, it will take you to the home page of the housing portal. Here you'll find important information like important notifications or announcements, your QR code for check-in, your move-in appointment, your room assignment, and your roommate assignment, as well as important application and assignment dates. So at the top, click Housing Application in the yellow menu bar. Please note that I am using a test page, so your page may look slightly different. Please select the academic year you wish to apply for. Please read the information on the Welcome Home page thoroughly. There is a non-refundable $150 application fee for new applicants. Once you start the application, it will ask you to pay using the university pay system, and then you will have to come back to the application to continue. After you've paid the application fee, this is the first page you'll see. Please fill in your personal information here, your contact, emergency contact information, secondary emergency contact, the missing student clause, and who you'd like to list for contact in that situation. Click Save and Continue to go to the next page. At the top here, you'll notice it will tell you what part of the process you are currently in during the application. So here we're on Health and Wellness. This will ask you if you have any medical concerns, and if you need any medical accommodations, please click here. This will take you to the Disability Support Services website so you can start the process with your accommodation needs. Click Save and Continue to go to the next part of the application. Next is honors housing. If you do not need honors housing or do not want honors housing, please skip this question. To add the option that you would prefer honors housing, click Add, and then on the preference, select Honors. Click OK, and Save and Continue. The next part of the application is asking if you need year-round housing. If you need year-round housing, please select the option below. This means you will need housing when the residence halls close for holiday breaks. This does not apply to apartments because they are 12-month contracts, and this does not include summer for the residence halls. There's a separate summer application that will open in April. Click Add, select year-round housing, and click OK. If this does not apply to you, you can just skip this and hit Save and Continue. Next are the building preferences. The residence halls are contracted for 10 months, so August through December for the fall, and then January through May for the spring. And then apartments are upperclassmen and are 12-month contracts from August through July. On the drop-down, you can select apartment preferences if you know you just want to live in an apartment, or you can select residence halls preferences if you prefer to live in only the residence halls, or all building if you have a preference where you prefer to live possibly in the residence halls or the apartments, or if it doesn't matter, click all building, and that way we will know where you prefer to stay. Now you have to have at least 3 preferences to continue. You can click the link here to view the various styles of residence halls and apartments, and you can also click the link here to view the rates. So to add a preference, you will select from the list of residence halls and apartments that we have. and the type of room. I'll add a second one in the room preference, and then my last, I'll add an apartment. Save and continue to go to the next page. Next, you'll have your meal plan selection. For those living in residence halls, you are required to choose a meal plan. In an apartment, you can skip this page unless you just want to select a meal plan, but that is not required. It will list the cost per semester on the left and the number of meals plus dining dollars on the right. Click the drop down to select your meal plan. Next are the roommate matching questions. This will help us match you with the appropriate roommate. So please complete this questionnaire and select yes if you'd like us to release this information so other students can locate you for a potential roommate. Next is the housing contract. Please read. You can download this and print this contract as well, but read this in its entirety. Once you have read the contract, please enter your student ID to acknowledge that you have read, understand the above contract. The student ID is your L number. It starts L00 and has 6 numbers afterwards. And then you will also need to have your guardian put their name and email address. Save and continue, and you have completed the application. Now, this means you have completed your application. However, there are additional steps. At any point in time after completion, you can go back and edit your selections. So click Save and Continue to go to the next module. Here's a video on how to select your roommate groups. You do not have to do this at the time of your application. The priority date for new residents is March the 1st. So you can watch this video and complete your roommate group information up until March the 1st. And then you don't have to complete the roommate information at all if you do not wish to. We can choose a roommate for you. But once you watch this video, it'll go to the next page where you can get started with creating your roommate group. And that is how you apply to housing. Thank you.